Have you picked up any new Halloween decorations this year?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I have not, but they've just started to come into stores.
Yes.
It's too early. But you know what? At the same time, I'm happy to see them.
You know, I had the urge the other day to like get a fall beer sampler because they'll start appearing in the stores soon. And maybe taking a trip to like Joann's Fabrics.
Yeah.
Because you know they have the Halloween section already up.
Yep, I know. Somebody told me the other day that Joann's has already got their Halloween stuff up.
Yeah. So if you guys want a little Halloween, like I want a little Halloween, you can just take a stroll through Joann's.
I thought you were going to say take a stroll to Joann's, and I was thinking, hey, if you live that close to a Joann's, good for you.
Yeah, good for you, man. Hey, if you live close to a Joann's, let us know. Walking distance only.
Send Dom a picture of you in front of your local Joann's on Twitter.
Tweet it at TFTTPod. Be sure to tag at the Tim Jennings. Tim's going to want to see this.
I am going to want to see it.
And if you have cool Halloween decorations, guys, tweet them at us as well.
Tweet them at us. See them. Hey, go to Joann's in a Halloween costume. Take a picture.
Yeah, go up to Joann's in a Halloween costume. Get a picture outside. Get a picture inside with you at the cash register. Do it all, man.
Get some candids at home. You know, maybe show us what happens behind the scenes. I'm just throwing out ideas.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Welcome to Tales from the Tavern.
Hi.
Tim, welcome back to the show.
Thanks man. I feel like it's been a long time. Has it been a long time, or do I just feel like it's been a long time?
I think it has been a long time because I took a month off, and you may have been the last episode before taking the break.
Okay.
So and then it's been some episodes since that, so maybe like 2 months.
Yeah. But it's going great, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
I can't believe you won an Emmy for this.
Yeah, won an Emmy. Yeah. Best podcast.
Best podcast. Best new artist.
Best nude artist.
Best nude artist.
That wasn't an Emmy. That was something else.
That was a different award.
Yeah, but
got
I'm
an award
happy
for dad ass. Got an award for dad ass.
Dad ass. Dem balls. How come we don't hear that one, man?
Ooh, them balls, though.
They're like, everyone's like that ass, but like some people are like, dem balls. Because some people got ball cleavage. Let's talk about it. Maybe we need to talk about it. Maybe we don't.
I think that's a good way to answer back to somebody saying that ass, though. Them balls, though.
Yo, dem balls, where are they? Because we just can't compliment everyone.
No, don't forget about them balls, though.
Everyone's got an ass. Anyway.
Dom and I were just talking about how fast summer's gone by, you guys.
Summer really breezed by.
Yeah.
And maybe it doesn't feel like it's been summer because it hasn't been excruciatingly hot.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's right around the corner. Like end of August is the hot season.
Yeah, that's when here it turns into hell on earth. The rest of you guys around the country are like, ooh, I think I'm going to put on a sweater.
Yeah.
I better wear a robe in the morning when I get up so I don't get a little chilly in this delightful fall weather. And then you sip a cinnamon tea. Not us.
Yeah, must be nice.
Not us.
It was, however, pretty cold this morning. It was unusually cold this morning.
Man, where you living?
Were you up? Yeah,
where you living?
Up in here.
I woke up, I had to jump into an ice bath.
Yeah, did you?
Like what's his name in the movie Jacob's Ladder?
I've actually never seen that movie.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah?
It's weird.
Yeah, it seems real weird. That's why I kind of haven't seen it.
I always think about you won't know what I'm talking about, but the creatures in that movie, they like, every time, what's the dude's name? Tim Robbins. Every time he sees them, their heads are shaking real fast.
Oh, really?
Like they like have this thing where they're making noise like,
oh,
and their heads shake. It's real creepy.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what else is creepy that Dom and I were just talking about? This movie Little Monsters.
And Tim, why don't you go ahead and tell them why it's creepy? I
Okay.
mean, I think
this is for me why I found it. I remember it being really disturbing because the monster world is very dark. And so it's like I have this thing where if a movie looks like it's lit wrong and it looks kind of cheap, I automatically get disturbed by it. Like, it gives me a creepy feeling. And then the monsters themselves were also kind of disturbing because they were like nice but also kind of mean at the same time, and like there were like sort of hints that they would eat kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, like they kidnapped the boy who meets world. and they threaten to eat him.
Yeah. And then we were like, what if he never gets to meet the world?
Yeah, I was worried because I know I'm a fan of that show. As a kid watching that movie. You know what was weird about that movie? Onion and peanut butter sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was strange.
You know, growing up, my mom ate peanut butter and green olive sandwiches.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, is that like did anyone else do that?
Not in my family. No, not in my family. My mom loved it, though.
Hey, man, I'd try the onions, too.
I can't believe I never tried it. I can't believe I never tried it.
You should try that.
It's too late for me.
Try it, and then next time you're on the show, tell how it is.
You report back?
Yeah, you're going to have to. I mean, we have to know now. None of us are brave enough to try it.
All right, I'll be brave.
It's in your blood.
I'll be brave.
Yeah, so.
I bet that at least one person who hears this is going to write in and be like, oh, yeah, I eat that all the time.
Oh, dude, always.
Yeah.
Always. Anything you do that you think is weird or somebody does and you think that's weird, your best friend probably does it, man.
That's the only way we eat our sandwiches in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Nova Scotia sounds like a place that would put olives on their sandwich like that.
They don't even know what peanut butter and jelly is. They're like, jelly, that's the thing that's like a massage oil for us. We don't even eat it.
Wow. Nova Scotia sounds like the hell it sounds like. Where are we today, though, Tim? Are we back at the old goon bag stump?
No, we're actually, and I kind of wish we're keeping like a little bit more of a low profile here because I feel like our gregarious talking has drawn some attention to us, and that's never something that you want here at the Old Noose.
Oh, no. Yeah, that sounds like I don't want any attention at the Old Noose.
Yeah, not to give anything away, but I decided to bring us here today because it's a bad guy bar. This is a bad guy bar.
Oh.
This is a villains only bar. We're in some real serious danger right now.
Shit, man. This is the kind of place where, like, you could just be killed and everyone would be okay with it because they're like, oh, well, we've all killed guys.
No one would ever know. You see that hatch over there that like looks like a garbage can?
Yeah.
That's actually a body chute.
What?
It's just bodies going. They put the bodies down there.
Dead bodies, I assume.
Did you bring a weapon?
No.
I have a pocket knife and a pocket knife comb.
You know, just in case.
Just in case I want to look good. We might meet some bad girls here.
Maybe I can bluff with the pocket comb. So if I could get that, you can keep the knife because you brought the knife. That makes sense.
I'll hand you one. I don't know which one's which. So I will hand you one of them and we'll just do the best we can.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to check it right now because I know it's...
Oh, wait. Who's this guy coming? Okay, never mind.
Do you have a past with one of these gentlemen, or
no? Just there's the okay. You listen. If a dude named Gornak comes in here, we're gonna want to like get the fuck out right away. I would even say we just go down the body chute. Like I don't even know where it leads.
Where all the dead bodies go.
Yeah.
Presumably a pile of dead bodies and skeleton bones.
Just keep our fingers crossed that it leads outside and not into just some indoor pit full of dead bodies that we can't get out.
Where Gornak is also waiting.
Yes.
Wait, what does Gornak look like? What kind of a guy is he? Just to keep an eye out here. I mean,
Gornak's he's like 7 feet tall. He's like double wide, I think is the only way to really describe him. He's a cyclops.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so just keep your eye out for him.
Okay, well, I will. And just last thing, what color is his skin? I'm curious about
that's fucked up, Dom.
No, it's totally
I don't describe when I see him. I'm just like, oh, he's my friend. He's Gornak. You know, he's
Cyclops. My friend Gornak.
Well, we used to be friends.
Oh, you used to be friends with Gornak?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Let's just say that when you're hanging out by the pool with Gornak, and you're having a few beers, the eye puns don't go over so well.
Oh, okay. All right. So you insulted him.
Yeah.
And you also call him a Cyclops, which is, I guess you just see him as his, deformity, that he only has one eye. So, I mean, you're just talking about my race thing here, the skin color.
But if you must know, he has beautiful olive skin.
Okay, that's what I was hoping. I just wanted to hear how beautiful he was.
Anyway, so that's where we are. Just you got your standard goat wine. I mean, they don't have a signature drink here. It's goat wine. You just hope it's fresh.
Yeah, I mean, this is the old noose. I mean, if you request anything other than a drink, I feel like you might be dangling from that old noose.
Yeah, you can get two things here. A drink. I mean, look at, you can see it right on the menu. A drink and meat leg. So I don't know what kind of leg it is, but it's just a leg of meat. It's like a big hunk of meat on a bone.
Wow. Well, that's kind of what you want.
Yeah.
If you're a villain.
Mm-hmm. That's all you want.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, we have tales today, don't we?
Yes,
have tales.
we do.
We have tales of cook-offs submitted by Kirby Taylor and forbidden rituals submitted by Cody Cloninger. If you want to submit or vote on prompts, you can check out patreon.com/TFTTpod for more information. But I think you got a cook-off in this story, probably somewhere, right?
Yeah, there's a cook-off.
I'm just based off the writing prompts that we were, given to use. I'm just going to go ahead and guess that maybe there's a forbidden ritual of some sort in there as well.
You might be right to guess there's a forbidden ritual and a cook-off somewhere in my story. Hidden? Is it hidden? Do you have to decode something to understand where that is? Maybe.
That's allowed. That's allowed. Metaphors.
Yep.
For a cook-off.
Yep.
Allowed. What do you say we, huddle in close here so we don't bother anybody with our loud voices and tell our tales.
Let's get these tales done and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, is there an old noose hanging up here somewhere? Or?
Right above you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an old noose. All right, let's get into it.
All right, this is episode 8 in the Swordborn series.
Now, last time,
Yeah.
I guess you do the recap.
There is no recap in this one. There is no
why don't you catch
recap. It's
up with-
all meat in this sandwich, baby. The bun is meat, the filler is meat,
Whoa.
the cheese is meat, and the chips on the side are meat.
Whoa, this is like a double down, but even meatier.
It's all meaty. It's double. It's a triple down.
triple down. For those who have listened to the episode but do not remember.
Yeah.
can
All
you-
right. So the
just
last
just
episode,
the notes.
Swordborn leaves from the Sword of Ages and enters the Nether Zone, Nether Realm. I think it's one of those two. I don't remember exactly. Sorry about that.
Hey, man.
And he saves Kenjin Falconer and Screambird, brings them out, back out into Stonesrealm, has the sword again, has Ice Bitch, who's now Ghost Bitch.
Yes.
And also has Kenjin Falconer and Screambird, who are now going to be allies to sort of repay the debt to him that they, fucked everything up. And he is now on his way to try to stop Morban too.
Yes. Now, I have to ask, I believe there was a second animal companion, right?
Yes, Strobrin of the Squirrel Brigade, who got his shit handed to him by a ghost bitch right away.
Yeah, he deserved it.
He did, because he killed her, and she didn't forget that.
Yeah, she didn't do nothing.
But she didn't even give him a chance to, say, I'm sorry about that.
No.
Are we cool? Nothing.
Hey,
nothing.
man, you have that in you, it's going to come back on you someday.
Yeah. So Strobrin's body is still somewhere in the Nether Realm, like Barb from Stranger Things, just fucking slugs crawling out of his mouth.
But now that we're all caught up,
Yeah.
now we can dive right in.
Yeah. All right. This tale is called Swordborn the Savage, Rise of Gorn, a.k.a. What's Vaping Gilbert Vape, a.k.a. Ain't With Being Broke.
Ain't worth being
Ain't with
being broke. Yeah,
being
I'm
broke.
not with being broke either. So I like this title.
Far beyond Orkspire, just east of that crudely drawn wooden sign that says Free BBQ Ribs with an arrow pointing to a hole in the ground with teeth, and 15 miles west of Ye Old Sex Barrel, a barrel anyone can have sex with if and they wants, 2 lies the kingdom of Stonesrealm, and within that kingdom lies the fortress of Moraban.
Does the sex barrel have one hole or many holes in it?
It's got 2.
It's got 2 holes.
2 holes. That's the way more than one person at a time can use it.
Some sinister things have gone down at the old sex barrel.
It's not great, man. It's not a great atmosphere. Like, you can feel the bad vibes when you walk up to the sex barrel, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, sometimes when you walk through the forest, put your dick in
You're
a barrel.
gonna wish that sex barrel was around someday.
Oh, and by the way, ladies, that sex barrel's got a little piece of a broom handle attached on it.
It's inside.
Don't you think you're gonna be left out? If you want.
You flip the lid over. That's how it goes. Sex barrel figured out all facets of it.
Yeah, you don't think you're like, oh, this is just a barrel. No, someone put some thought into the sex barrel.
It's a sex barrel.
Outside the giant imposing castle, shit was getting realer than real, homies. A giant vortex swirled overhead. Surely this is an indication that inside the fortress, now the home of the evil sorcerer Moraban II, something truly evil must be afoot. And indeed, it was. Moraban II stood in front of 3 enormous full-length mirrors, dressed in nothing but a traditional wizard's hat and an electric guitar. He had one foot up on his bed to accentuate his rocking. With a wave of his hand, the Rob Thomas Carlos Santana song Smooth began to echo through the room. Moraban started playing along. He was so bad at it, like really bad. But he couldn't tell. He was too busy watching himself in the mirror. Just as his weird little dick started to get a slight chub, there was a knock at the door. "Enter!" bellowed the sorcerer. A hooded imp entered the room enthusiastically, but slowed as he saw what was transpiring there. Sorry, I knocked. Didn't realize it was already time for your daily playing of Smooth. I decided to do 2 sessions today. The song is that good, and so am I. Trust me, Horgart. If you had skills like mine on the axe and a poon-slaying dangler like mine, you'd do it too. Hogarth briefly flashed back to a conversation he had with his wife after the first time he saw Moraban nude. He commented how sad the sorcerer's peen made him. It didn't seem good for anything, not even for making pee come out. Of course, my liege, the imp lied, his eyes fixed upon Moraban's hat, which, as I've already stated, was a traditional wizard's hat, i.e. purple and covered with stars and moons.
I was thinking exactly that.
Mm-hmm. That's what you say, by traditional wizard's hat. You know what you're talking about.
Purple's a funky color for wizards.
Yeah. Well, you go blue. Blue is another way, I think.
Blue's fine, too, but
traditional
purple,
wizard's hat.
Purple's purest.
No. Oh, hold on. Side note. So I was working with some British people lately on a show recently,
okay.
And one day somebody brought up the "loose like a wizard's sleeve." Have you ever heard that phrase before?
Yeah.
Loose like a. But then he said he added another one, which was it's as loose as a clown's pocket, which I thought was even grosser than a wizard's sleeve.
That is way grosser because the sleeve is just straight. Pocket's got some wrinkles in it.
Yeah, the pocket's like inside. It's cold. Like, can you imagine putting your hand in a clown's pocket? Like, it's warm. It's inside the suit, but it's also like soft. Like the material is soft.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm imagining. Like big old floppy clown pants.
Yeah, there's some wrappers and random wrappers in there. Maybe a Kleenex.
Oh no.
Anyway, side note.
Nothing's ever good has come from
a clown's pocket.
Clown's pocket. No.
Ah, I see you're admiring my new hat. Hogarth had no response to this. It's something new I'm trying out. Why not, right? Why not? Again, Hogarth had no response. Great one, I'm here to inform you that the warriors you summoned have arrived. Ha ha ha, yes, finally, everything is happening, as my magic-ass brain prophesized it would. As Moraban laughed, Smooth began playing in the room again, and the wizard once again shit-riffed his way through it. Hogarth died a little more inside every time this happened. But this was the only job he could get. That hospitality management degree he worked so hard for was a damn stupid joke now. 20 minutes later, Moraband finally stopped playing smooth and headed down to the great-ass hall to receive his guest. And yes, that was the proper name for the room, the great-ass hall. Moraband, too, named it himself. The sorcerer entered the room. A group of rough-looking warriors was assembled, already enjoying a feast that had been laid out for them. In the back, a giant ate an entire roast pig like it was a chicken leg. It was awesome and super gross at the same time. Welcome to the fortress of Moraband. I am Moraband, your host, and I hope soon to be your friend. The warrior said nothing, save an unidentified voice mumbling, this fucking guy. Lit by the torchlight in the hall, Moraband too walked along the line of 6 badass warriors. Each appeared dangerous in his or her own way. There was a swordsman, a sexy sorceress, an archer, a dwarf wielding 2 battle axes, a giant with a huge mace, and a set of twin orcs. As Moraband came to the end of their line, he turned to face the warriors. I brought you all here because you're the best at being the worst. This fucking guy. A voice that was now clearly identifiable as the archer said, I thought I heard you say that before, said Moraband. Now I'm sure it was you. If this is such a boner killer for you, you're free to go. Please be my guest. The archer said, one last time and turned to leave. He didn't even take 2 steps before blue flame blazed in Moraband's eyes. He waved his hand and the archer suddenly shrunk to the size of a fish stick. Moraband reached down, snatched the screaming archer, and devoured him as the other warriors looked on. Suddenly Moraband's voice was deep and demonic. See what fate has befallen this idiot. I ate him. Now my body will digest him and turn him to poo. My poo. Any questions? All the warriors' hands shot up. Any questions? Not about my body turning that archer into shit. All the hands went down except the swordsman's. Why have we been summoned here? The swordsman asked. The flames disappeared from Moraband's eyes, and his voice returned to normal. I'm so glad you asked, he responded. As I was saying, I've called you all here because your prowess as warriors is matched only by your tendencies to be assholes. They all looked at each other and nodded in agreement. But here in this place, I will make you more than what you are. I will make you perfect. Welcome to the Evil Wizard Academy, a place where we'll take the skills you already possess and hone them the way I've honed my guitar skills. Just then Hogarth reluctantly handed an electric guitar to Moraband, who busted out the worst rendition of the beginning of Back in Black that anyone has ever played. Woo! Said Moraband, trying to sound like the exertion of that shitty shredding had made him winded. So, who's with me? Wanting to finish the feast and remembering the thing about the archer getting digested as they stood there, everyone raised their hands. The next day, Moraband assembled them inside the tight-as-fuck training room, once again named by the sorcerer himself. Now each warrior wore gold and black armor provided to them by Moraband. I thought we'd start today by introducing ourselves. As you know, I am Moraband, old powerful future ruler of this realm, and your new leader. Moraband snapped his fingers, and Hogarth appeared carrying a liquid-filled jar with something floating in it. Here's someone who needs no introduction. The greatest archer in Stonesrealm, Gareth Barfort. Now my shit. Told you what would happen. Just wanted to make sure you all understood. It really happened. There he is. Okay. Moraband waved his hand, dismissing Hogarth. Let's start from over here and go down the line. Tell us your name and one thing that you are proud of. The swordsman stepped forward. My name is Crayman Firefist, and, you guys remember that old god Rinapald? Everyone shook their heads and mumbled, yeah, sure, of course, everyone fucking knows Rinapald. I killed him. That was me, said Crayman proudly. All the warriors applauded. See, said Moraband with excitement. I'm not fucking around here, guys. That's dope. That's dope as shit, Crayman. Next up was the sexy sorceress. My name is Mysteria, mistress of mystery. She gestured mysteriously with her hands to emphasize everything she said. My proudest moment is when I transported myself across time and space to retrieve the Eye of Sorcelia, increasing my powers 100-fold and making me practically immortal. Also, I am a working model. The warriors applauded, all except the weathered-looking dwarf with 2 battle axes strapped on his back. I'm Raygold, yelled the dwarf. Don't think you can fuck with me just because I'm small. I'm a straight-up G, you feel me? Not wanting to seem insensitive to his size or uncool because they didn't know what a G was, all the warriors nodded in agreement. My proudest moment? Finally getting into Wingard Begistry's Kunani. Y'all feel me? She keeps it on straight lockdown, okay? No one gets in, but I did, player, and I slayed it. Gave her a membership to the Pen 15 Club, so you know. Also, I'm good at chopping shit with these axes. Raygold received a smattering of applause. Suddenly, a giant hen rose up from the group, accidentally knocking Mysteria and Raygold 15 feet across the room. My name Brolt, said the giant. I am giant. The other warriors nodded at the huge man. Yeah, we know. That's pretty clear, bro. Once, Brolt held up roof of burning castle during siege. The giant turned and showed the group the burn scars on his neck. Save 50 lives. Moraband 2 looked at the giant with confusion. That sounds like something someone good would do, Brolt, said Moraband. Well, Brolt later kill all 50 people when voice inside Brolt head tell him, time to be bad again, Brolt. You better kill these guys, make them into pants. So, this is what Brolt do. The warriors gave Brolt an uncomfortable round of applause as they noticed he was indeed wearing the pants.
Oh my god. Skin pants?
Skin pants. Oh. You know what? You know there was like at least one face on those skin pants.
Oh, yeah. Several faces.
I guess we're last, but certainly not least, said the 2 twin orcs in unison. We are Lodor and Lydor. Together we possess the power to take over people's minds. Suddenly the eyes of the twins started to glow with a yellow light. The same light appeared in the eyes of Brolt, who started to speak in the voice of the twins. We are 2, but we act as one, just as we did the day we were born. We wanted to come out at the same time, so we did. Lodor came out vaginally while Lydor punched her way out through our mother's head. Thank you. Brolt, still under control of the twins, bowed a very theatrical bow and then was then released by the orcs. Moraband smiled from ear to ear. My goodness, I must say I did choose wisely. Each of you possesses an ability that I'm looking for. Swordsmanship, magic, brute strength, psychic abilities, and... The sorcerer glanced at Raygold, who looked back expectantly. And someone who, according to himself, can certainly pull in some hard-to-get trim. Yay, good. Let's get to work. Training, followed by a celebratory chili cook-off. Cook-off. With a wave of Moraband's hand, Win in the End, which you might remember as the song that plays during the climactic final basketball game in Teen Wolf, begins to ring out through the training room. Look it up on YouTube. You can hear it. It's a good song. As it does, a training montage unlike any other begins. I won't bore you with all the details, but I will say this. 1, it was such fire that the guy who runs the Hollywood montage shop on Melrose Street closed his business and hung himself. 2, god damn if those evil warriors didn't learn to be the best damn team they could. And 3, everyone made chili for the cook-off and had a lot of fun doing it.
Nice. I'm glad the chili cook-off went underway.
I think everybody got into that. They were like, oh, I didn't expect this, but I've got a chili recipe. I'm going to give it my best shot.
And everyone tried.
Everybody tried. As the music faded, Moraband approached the group. Well done, well done. You've trained hard, and now you are truly ready. The sorcerer raised his hands to the sky and began an incantation. His eyes flared once again with blue flames. Tombolite settimoya. Yeah, jumbo jumbo, where the party oh we going? Ah, jumbo die. Hogarth recognized this incantation. No, Great One, you can't. This ritual is forbidden. But it was too late. Moraban had already set things in motion. All of Moraban's warriors suddenly doubled over in agony. Moraban reached under his wizard's hat and pulled out a serrated dagger. He then began hacking off his own hand while chanting.
Oh!
The hand dropped to the ground as blood sprayed everywhere like a never-ending Coke 2-liter bottle with Mentos in it. The bodies of the warriors suddenly slammed together along with Moraban's hand. A blinding light surrounded them as Moraban's chanting reached a crescendo, and then a blast of energy knocked Hogarth from his feet. When he arose, he saw it in front of Moraban. In the black and gold armor of Moraban, a hulking warrior now kneeled. The many made one.
Oh my God.
A new hand sprouted from Moraban's bloody stump. Yes, yes! You were never meant to be the perfect team. You were meant to be the perfect warrior, an unrivaled killing machine. Arise, Gorn. A giant warrior stood. This abomination contained the combined skills and intellect of all the warriors Moraban had assembled, including that archer who became a turd. Yes, Moraban threw him in there too.
Oh my, this guy's made out of shit.
Yeah, there's some shit in there. With a wave of his hand, 2 huge battle axes appeared on Gorn's back, and an enormous sword appeared in his hand. Like, enormous. Like, I mean, Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy would look at it and go, okay, bro, we get it. It's a big sword. Surely Gorn would be an unstoppable enforcer for the evil sorcerer Moraban. An enforcer with a single goal. How may I serve you, my master? Gorn asked. Destroy Swordborn the Savage and all who aid him, replied Moraban. Very well, said Gorn. The huge warrior turned to leave, but stopped. One question. Who won the cook-off? Oh, said Moraban. You did. Great chili, really good. Really good chili, Gorn. Excellent, Gorn replied with satisfaction. Then he turned and walked out of the training room, bent on the destruction of Swordborn. The end.
Oh my God.
And don't bother sticking around. There's no end credit sequence.
Well, hey, they almost always have one, so it's okay for one not to have post credits.
Yeah.
Hey, Gorn, was that the name of the guy that we should look out for in the bar?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna skip over that.
Similar.
What was
sort of like his name's Gornak. This is Gorn. So
Gorn.
It's sort of the difference between like Thomas and Tom.
Gotcha. I understand. So Moraban is so evil.
So evil.
So evil. He does evil, awkward things.
Yeah.
Along with his evil deeds, he does evil, awkward things.
Yeah, he's like a gross person and an evil dude.
Yeah, and I feel like he goes out of his way to be the gross person to the people who serve him. Except for Gorn, it doesn't seem like he'll be naked in front of Gorn anytime.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Gorn might rip his dick off.
Yeah, although I feel like Gorn might just stand there and take it.
Yeah, he might just be like loyal knight man.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, Gorn, Jesus.
Yeah. Gorn's a monster. Yeah. And now he's on his way to find Swordborn.
Swordborn, I feel like he's got a pretty good chance, man.
You think so?
I believe. First off, I believe in Swordborn.
Okay.
Second, now he's got a little bit of a team. Third, ghost bitch, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy does have psychic powers, but Swordborn's got the magic of ghosts in his corner.
But don't forget, Gorn also is magic. He also has the skills of a sorceress,
the mysterious one.
Yeah.
Would you say that reads in Gorn's eyes? Does he have like smoky eyes?
You mean that the fact that he was part of him is two? There's actually 2 female entities.
So like
I do think there's an understated femininity in Gorn's demeanor.
I would hope it's in his eyes, the mysteriousness like that's still there.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you look at him, you're like, if you have a chance to like look at him for a long time right in the eyes, like without him running you through with or like doing some magic shit to you or controlling your mind, there's like a softness you can see in his face. Maybe it says I can get through to this person. Maybe it says that we can communicate.
Oh.
Maybe there's a way inside.
A number of ways that Swordborn could deal with this. But I guess we'll have to wait and see for the next installment.
Yeah. See you in a year.
See you guys in a year.
See you next summer, bitch.
All right, Tim, you ready for my tale of forbidden spells and for forbidden cook-offs?
Forbidden cook-off.
Never shall you cook off.
I love it.
Never shall this dish be cooked off.
There's curry in this barbecue sauce. You're a madman.
You sick bastard. This one's called, it's just plain and simple, baby. It's just Dusty Dungeon.
Oh,
the Dusty Dungeon.
I love it.
Here's the thing about dungeons. No one's cleaning them up.
Oh no, Like they might sweep out blood and like the other human wastes that might be there in somebody's cell and like their body.
Yeah.
Like after it's used up.
Yeah.
Toss them at fresh hay on the floor or something.
Yeah.
But that shit's not getting clean.
No, it's not getting clean. So I would imagine that most dungeon halls are a little slippery.
Real dusty.
Real dusty.
Yeah. Grimy.
Yeah, I mean, this is just boots days. It's not even like sneaker days.
Yeah.
You could slip all over that floor. I guess boots got a little bit of grip, but you never know, okay?
No, you don't know what kind of boots
Could
they
be
are.
a slip bottom boot for dancing, a dance boot. Anyway.
You get a pair of boots from ye old Payless shoe shop, and you're like slipping everywhere on those cheap-ass boots.
Payless shoemaking, I believe it's called.
Yes, the Payless cobbler.
The Payless cobbler. The warrior winced in pain as she opened her eyes to a dark room. The only light was a faint orange glow of a torch burning outside of the room, peeking in through a small window near the top of the room's door. She felt the swollen bump on the back of her head. Still sore, she checked her hand. No blood. Slowly, she picked herself off the floor and carefully approached the door, ducking just below the window. Her hair was brilliant red, and her pants and tunic dusty.
Oh, man.
Her weapons missing, her armor gone. Where was she? Why was she there? She could remember her name, Rasheth. And she knew what kind of room she was in. The human prison of a dusty dungeon.
Oh, my God. But can I tell you that name, that's a great fantasy name?
What's
I love that? Rasheth.
Rasheth?
I've never heard anything like it. It's fresh. That's fresh.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know where it came from. I think I just said it aloud. I was like, where's it going? Well, I didn't say that. This really happened. Anyway, the warrior pressed her filthy hand against the door's grain and peeked out the jailer's window just in time to catch the large body of an ogre passing by. She spotted a huge key ring hanging from its waist, with keys of all different shapes and sizes. There was even a circle-shaped key. What the hell does that open? Oh, maybe that's a key that locks his penis so he doesn't ejaculate, Rasheth thought.
Oh, she doesn't know a lot about the world.
No, she knows a lot. I feel like she knows a lot about the world, right?
Maybe she does. Maybe I'm the one who's naive. That's not... I don't know how ogre penises work.
Is that not how that's supposed to work?
I don't know, man. Because I've kept mine unlocked forever.
Yeah, dude. Most people have them unlocked. The ogre was gone. Rasheth could get a better scope of where she was. She looked about the room. 2 other prison doors sat across the hall, along with a chest at the end of the hall. 2 old, withered eyes peeked out of the door across from her. "Slarth's gone," an accompanying voice said. "Finally," boomed a voice of maybe a dwarf from the other door. Pretty sure it's a dwarf. "Now, what were we talking about?" "I don't think we were talking about anything," said a soft voice in the cell next to Rasheth's. "Well, what did you guys do today?" "Not much. Just hung around a little and died." The elf voice replied. "Does anyone know where we are?" interrupted Rasheth. We are in the dungeon of Pennyfizz, the alchemist, the old man said. And how do you know that? The warrior pressed. I know that because I came in here to steal some stuff, he replied. Basically, we're all in here because we wanted to steal some stuff, said the dwarf voice. Not me, man. That's not my bag, Rasheth responded. You probably wanted to steal some stuff, the voice of the elf countered. Have you heard about some of the stuff in here? Not that I can remember. Oh, man. All types of stuff. Weapons, armor, gold, magic gold, gold-foiled chocolate coins, a really big chair, you name it. A gun, you name it.
Wait,
the guy is loaded, and it's just sitting around in his dungeon.
A really big chair and a gun?
You name it, man. It's here, man. He's got so much shit. Yeah, and somewhere in here there's a golden dog that can fly, yelled the dwarf, excited. That's a rumor, the elf responded. A true rumor? He flies with his huge ears, and when he barks, lightning comes out of his mouth.
Oh, God, I hope he's real.
Do you believe everything you hear? The elf shot back. I didn't believe your old ass when you told me that the wizard knows of a spell that'll get us out of here. It was true. The elf was actually over 100, but he looked great. Well, he does. Ain't that right, Gilsrow? Nah, man, the old man dismissed. That's dark magic, too dangerous. Besides, the ritual is forbidden. You know of a way out? Rasheth asked quickly. Gilsrow sighed. Man, Blade X, why you gotta keep bringing that up, man? Why would you tell me something like that if you were never planning to use it? Because I was bored, man. I was bored, and I wanted to talk about something, so I talked about that.
That shit happens. It happens.
It happened. Gilsrow looked over to the warrior. Look, you do one of these old school magic rituals, and they can fuck with you, okay? And there's no telling to what degree. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe you wake up tomorrow and you don't have a toe. But maybe you wake up tomorrow and your nipples are snakes. Happens. Horsewash, the dwarf dismissed. And by the way, lady, a couple of us here are fine with serving our prison sentence, whatever it may be, and walking out of this dungeon clean. And I don't want to further risk my sentence just because you want to break out. Not only do I want to break out, the warrior smiled, I want to pull a heist. What? No, Slarth? Does it involve Slarth? Nobody hits me on the head, steals all my cool stuff, and gets away with it, Rasheth yelled. That Slarthy motherfucker's probably got a key to every door in this dungeon on that huge key ring of his, and I want all the shit in this bitch. Oh, yeah, he hit me in the face with those keys. The elf added.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's fucking...
That hurts.
That's a lot of keys.
I'd rather just get hit with a fucking fist, closed fist, than a key ring.
No, a key ring's going to make you bleed a lot.
Yeah, man.
Gilsrow didn't respond. His mind was pondering something dreadful. When finally, I'll do it, he said. But I get 35% cut of whatever we find.
Oof.
Deal, the rest of the voices said in unison. The possibility of finding that golden dog was too sweet for the dwarf to pass up.
Oh, yes.
Gilsrow began to hum. Soon the hum became a chant of magic words, spooky words. Words like Gastineal and Cromulent. A bright flash burst from the jailer's window as the chanting stopped. For a moment, nothing. Then, out of the hole at the bottom of the door, scurried a little black rat with a beard. Rasheth watched as the rat climbed onto a barrel in the corner of the room near the door. Hey, Slarth, you sack of shit, get in here, the rogue shouted. The dungeon shook mildly as the jailer burst into the prison. Who dare call Slarth some names, he shouted. When the black rat jumped from the barrel onto the back of the ogre's neck while transforming midair back into his human form, which was now completely naked, and put the ogre in the $1 million dream.
Nice!
The ogre struggled, but passed out within a minute or two. Gilsrow had some decent biceps for an old man, and the $1 million dream is a powerful move.
Yeah,
I mean, it put Hulk Hogan to sleep a couple times, I think.
That's a forbidden ritual. That's a forbidden
ritual right there.
Wait a minute, now, was him turning into a rat the forbidden magic?
Yeah, so he you know, with his spells and stuff, he can do some, he can kind of do whatever he wants. But old school rituals, they leave a dark mark on you. So basically, the dark ritual, the forbidden ritual was transfiguration. He turned into a rat. But, I mean, he did it by himself. I mean, you're not supposed to do that's forbidden.
You know that somebody is magic as shit when they're like, that's a forbidden ritual, I can't do it. And then they're like, fine. And they just, from memory, recite the spell perfectly the first time, and they don't need anything to do it. Mm-hmm. No ingredients, no, like, blood, just words and the will to turn into a rat.
Yeah, and well, I mean, and also, what price is he going to pay? I don't know.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
I guess
Dude's nude now.
Maybe he's
Dude's nude.
Maybe he's got nipples. Snakes.
Snake nipples.
The old man quickly ducked back into his cell and returned donning his old purple robe. Purple.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He seized the keys and opened the doors of the other prisoners. The elf darted out of his cell and stabbed Slarth in the heart with an old fork he had sharpened down.
Ooh, he was ready.
Damn, said Rasheth. Yo, fuck Slarth. By the way, my name is Blade X.
Oh, God. He made that name up.
Maybe, I mean... Blade-X.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The elf's brunette hair was messy, but he still looked pretty sharp. He was a little shorter than Rasheth. Sax, my name, said the dwarf. His hair and beard were long and black. He had been in the prison for some time, and I guess he was completely serious about serving that sentence of his, whatever it was. And I'm Gilsrow, the old man waved. His black beard was grayed and his head bald. Nice to meet you guys, Rasheth said as she snatched the key ring from the wizard and ran for the chest. She began trying keys. My name's Rasheth, and I love cool weapons, she called back to them. When click, the chest sprung open. Inside were all the prisoners' personal belongings. Oh, yeah, my fucking armor, Rasheth said as she put her head through the red and gold shoulder guards. She grabbed her red sword with a red jewel embezzled in the hilt. Shit, yeah, she shouted as she held the sword up, and it kind of glowed. Yeah, I mean, she fucking loves cool weapons.
She loves it.
Sack, Gilsrow, and Blade X got battle-dressed as well. The rogue with his daggers, the dwarf with his axe, and the wizard with his staff. Soon the looters were running through the dungeon's halls. The floor transitioned from rock to green tile, back to rock with a bunch of stacks of green tile next to a big bucket with a bag of dry mix in it. Pennyfist was getting around to having Slarth lay down more tile. But now he never would.
Oh.
Got stabbed in the heart with a sharp fork.
Man, he's going to haunt that dungeon forever just wanting to finish that tile.
If I'm going to go, put me to sleep, like the doctors, before I'm on my deathbed. Doctors, put me to sleep in the $1 Million Dream, and then stab me in the heart with a fork.
This is how he wanted to go. We can just unplug the thing. Just unplug it.
This is how he wanted to go. Gilsrow slowed to a walk as he sniffed the dungeon air. This part of the dungeon kind of smells like food, he said. They followed the scent to a door already half open. Rasheth peeked in to find a full kitchen with 2 skeletons at a hot stove cooking what looked like way overdone eggs.
Oh.
First one to cook 100 eggs wins, said one skeleton in a chef hat. First one to cook 100 eggs wins, shouted the other skeleton in a chef handkerchief tied around his neck. First one to cook 100 eggs wins. The skeletons trailed off as Rasheth slowly shut the door. You guys want to fight skeletons, she asked. Nah, they're annoying, the rogue responded.
Cook off.
Yeah, especially the ones that laugh. I hate those assholes, added the dwarf. Okay, sounds good, Rasheth replied. Through the dungeon halls our thieves ran again, when the party came to a door with a pink circle drawn on it. There's gotta be something in here, Rasheth said as she tried some keys. Something cool, probably, she added as she tried even more keys, when suddenly the door clicked and slowly opened. The sound of flowing water filled the air as the party beheld a bright white fountain with a pink, glowing crystal sphere levitating just above the water's reach. Oh. And scary, ambient, scary, holy music.
Oh, shit.
Playing, echoing off the room's strange walls.
And you know that shit's coming from the orb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Scary, holy music, the scariest music.
Yep.
Haunted house soundtracks are second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that scary holy music is really scary because then it's some shit you don't even know what's going to happen to you is going to happen.
No, some horrible fire magic may happen.
Yeah.
Who knows? This kind of looks like a puzzle room, said the rogue. Oh, let me try. I'm pretty good at puzzles, Sack said as he walked into the room. No, Sack, wait, the rogue cried out as Sack climbed upon the fountain and slapped the orb with his bare hand. Oh, shit, my hand, he yelled as he held it out in front of him. It's burning! He went to dip it in the fountain's water, but before he could, his hand began to morph into a yellow talon. Oh, what the fuck? The rogue yelled as he watched the dwarf's body turn into a red-tailed hawk. But his arms were the talons and his feet were the wings, so his entire body got turned around, and it was really awful to watch.
Oh, wow. Poor guy.
It was bad. Also, Sack was screaming pretty badly.
Yeah, I can imagine. Mm-hmm.
Sack's scream turned into that of the hawk. The transformation complete, the hawk flew off deep into the dungeon. That's the end of Sack, said Gilsrow. Well, Blade X added, maybe if we solve the puzzle, we can turn him back. That's the end of Sack, Gilsrow said flatly. Rasha? A voice echoed in the warrior's mind. Who? What? Rashath, it's me. Look to the crystal. The warrior looked to the orb, and in it she could see the face of her mother.
What?
Mom? It's me, Rasheth. Step into the water and slap the big crystal ball with your bare hand. Okay, Mom, said the warrior, as she stepped forward, now in a trance. Rasheth, no! Shouted the wizard. He cared about her. Just slap the pink crystal ball with your bare hand, and I'll come back to life. Sounds good, Mom, the warrior said as her boot dipped into the fountain's water. The scary holy music got louder.
Yeah, that's what it does. That's what it does right before something bad happens.
Just give it ye old slap, and I'll be back. Makes sense, 'cause it's magic. Magic, Rasheth? The warrior removed her leather glove and dropped it into the water. Yes, Mother, she said as she pulled her arm back for a big old slap. Fucking no! To be continued.
Oh my God! What?
Oh yes.
No, that's unfair.
Maybe that gets stopped. Maybe something happens that prevents that from happening. But maybe,
just maybe,
she turns into something. A hawk, maybe.
Maybe she turns into a hawk. I don't know.
Maybe this is Penny Fizz's dungeon.
Wow.
Dude.
I feel like this isn't a two-parter. This isn't a three-parter. This is a four-parter.
This is a life journey.
Yeah, because you just told me that this castle is full of cool shit. Maybe a golden flying dog that flies by flapping his ears and shoots lightning out of his body. And I've only seen one room of this.
You saw two rooms.
The dungeon, if you count the dungeon. Oh, a three if you count the skeleton cook-off.
Yeah, the kitchen counts as a room, but that room wasn't locked. That room was open.
Right.
So,
and the orb room.
The orb room.
And I still haven't. Penny Fizz was not seen at all.
Who knows what that dude's about?
Wow.
It's his dungeon. He's an alchemist too. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I gotta say, I'm really pleased with that story, but I'm really disappointed that I don't get to hear the rest of it right now.
Hey, man, well, you got to come back, because next time you're back, you will hear the second part.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, now, actually, that's not fair to the people out there listening, though, because they're going to want to hear that next episode.
Well, I mean, we have to wait for Swordborn.
All right.
I'm doing that, actually, with my other story. I recently told a story to Chad that I'm going to bring back next time Chad's on.
All right. I'm into it. Fuck you guys at home.
Yeah, this is an anthology show, so who knows what's going to happen when we tune in.
We do what we want.
And maybe two-parters come back later in the season just to leave you a cliff hanging. Like in that movie.
Cliffhanger Honor?
Cliffhanger Honor. It's the second word, honor. It's about the honor between cliff climbers.
Yep. The honor between cliff climbers coming to sci-fi this fall.
Directly. right, Tim. Now that we're back from forbidden spells and cook-offs, we're changed. We're changed men.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've looked into the eyes of the forbidden.
Yes.
And we've tasted the savory wares of a cook-off.
Yeah.
And judged those wares.
And we watched a piece of shit become a part of a man.
Yeah.
And,
we watched a man become a piece of shit.
Oh, yes.
And then become a part of a bigger man.
Well, I don't know if we saw him become shit.
No, we didn't actually see his journey. Maybe the next
We
story.
saw beginning and ending.
Maybe the next story will just be about the archer getting digested and turning into poo-poo.
And how horrible it was.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Halloween episode.
Some people say the turd was still screaming when it came out.
Wait, what is today's holiday? What do you think today's holiday? If there's like a holiday every day nowadays, just so things can be posted on social media.
Today is National J.O. Day. If I'm not mistaken.
J.O. Day. Hey, happy J.O. Day, everyone. Another holiday special brought to you by Tim H.S. Jennings.
Mr. Holiday Special. You know I had to come. Happy J.O. Day, everybody.
A.K.A. Jack Frost. You go by Jack Frost sometimes, right?
A.K.A. Jack Frost. A.K.A. Valentine Val.
Valentine Val. A.K.A. Halloween Harry, dude.
A.K.A. Jack O'Lantern.
That's a real guy in your stories.
Jack. Oh, yeah, that was a guy from my
Jack,
story.
yes. Fuck you.
That was from the Halloween episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
God, we're getting close. You know what that reminds me? You're coming up close here on the year anniversary of
Tales from Tavern. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, soon.
Wow. You're going to have to do something big.
What do you think I should do?
I don't know, man. I got no ideas.
Well, what the fuck?
Because
Tim?
I'm a
really
fan.
Put me on
I'm
the
a
spot.
fan, and I want to be surprised. I don't want to tell you what to do.
All right. Well, we'll think of some. I'll think of something.
Yeah, but it better be good because otherwise we'll all be disappointed, and we will voice that disappointment on Twitter at your expense.
Youch.
Dom.
Okay. Youch.
Yeah, especially me.
Because you do follow me. I follow you. So you have a direct line of harassing me.
I like to take Dom to task. If I don't like something on the episode, I like to tell him he is a piece of shit on Twitter.
Yeah. Don't do that.
I do because I'm your friend. I want you to be the best.
I appreciate that.
Hold on, I keep your boobs. That's Gornek. Walk in. I'm going down the body shoot.
Okay.
I'm going down the body shoot.
So should we just get out of here? Should we
Yeah,
just go down to the
let's
body shoot?
wrap it up.
Okay, all right. Hey, everyone, thanks for coming by. How do people say goodbye? We have to make this quick.
They're like, get down the fucking body shoot.
Get down the body shoot. Remember, the body shoot is your option. We got to go. See ya. And I'd like to thank the following folks who helped make this show possible by supporting Tales from the Tavern on Patreon. Thank you to Robert Codd, Jordan Cope, Stephen Brew, Kirby Taylor, Jesse Battolino, Joseph Dukes. Thank you, David Hutaling, Joseph Richard Toyohama, Joey Ganavichev. Thank you, Sev, Tony Jarman, Dustin Dizzlerod. Thank you, Pat, Timothy Matt Scully, Ty McMillan, Alex, Brian DeLeon, Eric Japp, Dan Archer, David Watts. Thank you, TJ Denzer, Nicholas Cole, Todd Bryanton, Matt Branton. Thank you, Nicholas Riley. Thank you, Bryce Pullen, Clay McCartney, Yanni Markovina, Peter Eng. Thank you, Brad Davis. Thank you, James Archibald, David Wacott, Jason, Teresa Steele. Thank you, Cal Woods Butterman, Paul Walker, Dylan McCann, Balby Radical. Thank you, Daniel Phillips, George Demosthenes III, Francisco Hernandez, Andrew Graham, Luke Noodles. Thank you, Ben E., Brian Shelbourne, Ben Smith, Connor Stewart, Hollis Hornbeak, Josh Shumnay. Thank you to David Gray, Wade Norcross, Russell Kasberg. Thank you, Joachim Sandberg, Asim Zaman, Taylor Dirks, Jess Kuby, Jackson Bowden. Thank you, Stephen the Jive Turkey Kuwabara, Robert Moon, Evan Stone, Macho Muffin Randy Savage, my favorite guy. Thank you, Michael Vasatka, Justin Weiss. You're all my favorite guys. Thank you, Luke Axelrod, Ethan Obama, William Fortin. Thank you, John Luke, JT Radzai, Jeff Warbrick, Coyd, Grey Wolf Perry, Michael Hassall, Joe Scott. Thank you, Cody Cloninger, David Sandoval, Tim Jennings, Brock Mizukow, Jonas Blotterman. Thank you, Hannah Diaz, Benjamin, Derek Dalton, Thomas, The Slinky Knight. Thank you, Brian Wood, Leo Catlett, Jacob Livingston, Johnny Sousa, and Heath Robinson. Thank you all. Guys, if you want to support this show, you can go to patreon.com/TFTTpod and find more information right there. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you real soon.